Welcome back to Turn the Game, the podcast where we talk sports from an everyday guy's perspective, as if you're at your local barbershop or bar. No punches are pulled, no F's are given. Just some guys letting you in on our respective opinions when it comes to sports and culture. I'm Frogg and I'm here with two of my three co-hosts. I got Coach Junior.
What up, what up?
Got Chris J.
What's up, everybody? Forgot my name?
Nah, this nigga over here messing with shit.
Hey, man, I got you.
We
I was helping you out.
joined in Black Studios by Uncle Buck on the boards. This is episode 121, and this is a beautiful October 20th Sunday evening. It's kind of raining and shit outside.
Man, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, you kind of...
I'm straight. How y'all feeling, man?
Good.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
So this episode, we're going to talk NFL. We're going to also get into NCAA football. We're going to talk about some OU and how they once again was dominant. Jalen Hurts continues to show his brilliance.
And the schooner took a spill.
Boy, you see that? Man.
Yeah, everybody was okay, hopefully. This is Turn the Game, the podcast. We're going to take a quick time
Did
out.
you see who was driving it, though?
No, they was worried about the horses. They weren't worried about the people on it.
You see the brother driving it, though?
No.
Oh, y'all didn't see him? Yeah,
No.
Probably his
brother
last
was driving it.
Was he tilted?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Probably his last time. We're going to take a quick time out.
Hey, this is Jamie Lindberg, host of Upbeat Urbanism, a podcast where we seek to have an open dialogue about what it takes to create healthy, intentional, sustainable communities, one conversation at a time. Each episode is an interview with a city planner, leader, developer, real estate professional, or community builder. To listen, search for Upbeat Urbanism wherever you find podcasts. Follow us on Twitter at UUrbanism and on Facebook at Upbeat Urbanism. Devote yourself to your community around you and devote yourself to creating something that gives you purpose and meaning. Until then, keep it upbeat.
All right, we're back. So what y'all got for fast break today? Anything?
I ain't got nothing for fast break.
Man, I don't either.
Trying to think what happened this week.
Ooh, good catch.
Yeah, nothing really happened in the news this week. You got anything?
All right, so let's talk NCAA football. How was this week's football games? What did y'all see, and what stood out to y'all in college football this week?
I mean, same. It's pretty much the same as normal. I mean, Wisconsin got beat. I mean, that was probably the upset.
Was that the upset of the week?
Yeah, clearly. Yeah. Nobody thought Wisconsin was going to get beat by who they play anyway. I can't even think of who they played, but yeah, they got beat. So Clemson, they fell in the rankings again. They dropped again.
Wisconsin got beat by Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
Lovie Smith and the boys.
Yeah, Lovie Smith.
Okay.
Tua undergoes surgery for a high ankle sprain. What?
Yeah, he's gonna be out 3 weeks at least.
Tua?
Yeah, that was the breaking news last night.
Man, I didn't even hear
I
that.
didn't hear that either. Yeah, they said Jalen's transferring back, man.
Whatever. Nah, he's a lock for the Heisman now.
Yes, sir. That just locked him.
Well, he still got to play the remainder of the season. So as long as he keep playing the way he's playing, we can be considered it.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, who's
in our
stopping
way
him?
right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he could.
Anything can happen, man.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not
everything. Yeah, right.
He could have a
this is
fucking
true.
terrible game.
Okay, you're right. He could. That's a hell of a Vegas bet, though.
Yeah. You gonna put your money on that?
Ohio State jumps over Clemson to number 3 in the poll.
Man, you ignoring me again?
Man, what did you ask? I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, would you put your money on that?
On what? On him not getting the Heisman?
Yeah.
On him having a horrible game?
No, but I mean it's a possibility.
Well, it's a possibility.
Everybody knows it's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's a possibility that I'm going to drive home tonight. Everything's possible. It's possible not to take a piss before the show's over. It's possible.
All right. That's it for college.
So now what did you say about
Hey,
Ohio
Buck,
State?
you might put the college scores up there. Let me run through the college scores before. That's what we're going to do. I'm not going to really talk about it. I'm just going to run through the scores because clearly something is off kilter tonight.
Right.
So I'm going to run through the scores real fast for you fans that weren't able to check out the games or see the final scores. Ohio State number 4 beat Northwestern on Friday night 52-3.
Northwestern High School.
Yeah.
High school football Friday.
Yeah. Alabama beat Tennessee 35-13. I don't know, did Tua go out in that game? That's why, I guess so. He went 11 for 1,255 yards, 1 interception. So clearly he didn't play a whole game. And that's why
he went out the second quarter.
Okay, so clearly that's why they didn't blow him out. LSU still stays undefeated, beating Mississippi State 36-13. Clemson beat Louisville 45-10. Oklahoma beat West Virginia 52-14. Wisconsin goes down 24-23 to Illinois. Michigan got beat again by Penn State, which is a great team, 28-21. Florida 38-27 over South Carolina. I thought South Carolina was actually going to win that game at one point, but they didn't. And then the number 10 Georgia Bulldogs came back from getting beat last week to beat Kentucky this week 21-0, which is kind of weird. They only beat them by 21 points, but next we got Auburn, Arkansas. Auburn won that 51-10. And then the Oregon Ducks beat Washington Huskies 35-31 in a good close matchup there. Arizona State played Utah and got beat 21-3. I thought Herm was going to get them boys over the edge to beat the Utes, but it didn't happen, unfortunately.
They lost to Utah?
Yeah, Utah's 13th in the country. Utah is 6-1.
Yeah, but I think Herman. I think they got some. Oh, they got beat pretty bad. They got something special going down there.
Yeah, they do. They
Utah is pretty good though.
Yeah, Utah's good. Boise State, I didn't know they were in the top 25, but they're 14. They got beat by BYU 28-25. So farewell to them. Texas barely beat Kansas, y'all.
Man, at the end of the game,
50-48.
So
Buck went by that so fast.
Watching that game,
almost
didn't see it.
It's just a finger slip.
Clearly, your finger flipping.
Kansas missed 2 field goals that would have won the game, if I'm not mistaken. At least one.
They did miss one field
That would
goal.
have won the game.
I mean, like we said last week, we say it would have won them the game, but
They was dominating.
we don't know what could have happened if that. field
First of all,
goal-
They were
all-
dominating.
First of all,
Texas.
why is Texas 3-1 in the Big 12? That was 2. That's their second loss.
Texas
in
didn't
the
lose.
Big 12.
Yeah, they lost OU last week.
They didn't lose.
That's our
They only
first
lost
that's our
once
first Big
in the
12
Big
game.
12.
Oh, sorry. I
So,
thought they lost. I'm thinking they lost this game too. No, you're right. You're right.
They should
Gotcha,
have.
Gotcha.
They should have. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, they'll probably drop in the polls, losing to Kansas. I mean, barely beating Kansas. They'll probably
at the end of the game.
A W is a W, yo.
You're right.
No,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Well,
You're right.
W.
I tell you what was a good game.
We ain't got
Up until
a
about,
cybernetic QB
Well,
like other teams. Okay.
cybernetic TV. Well, okay,
I tell you what was a good
Can't
game.
argue
Up
that, could
until
you? No.
because I don't know what the hell that is.
He's like Android. He's like cyborg.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Some anime shit.
that's what's up, man. Well, I tell you what was a good game up until the fourth quarter, or a little bit inside the fourth quarter was that OSU Baylor game. I thought OSU was going to go ahead and get them. They was up quite a bit in that game.
Fool's gold, OSU.
But Baylor scored 21.
All they got is
In the
Hubbard,
fourth
man.
quarter.
They got nothing else.
They
Quarterback is
lose
trash.
homecoming.
Yeah, but they playing Baylor though. I mean,
Baylor undefeated, man. Baylor ain't nothing to sneeze at.
no, of course not. They'll be probably in the top 10.
They're gonna give OU a good game. That's
Yeah,
for
of
sure.
course. SMU's undefeated. That is what's shocking to me. SMU.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why.
folks.
They got Austin Kendall
At SMU.
from the quarterback. They used to play. Wasn't it OU?
OU.
Oh, yeah.
And they got
No,
three.
Austin Kendall played for West Virginia.
He went to OU first though, didn't he?
Yeah, West Virginia though. He
Yeah,
plays
that's
for
where
West
he's at
Virginia.
now.
Oh, SMU got no. They got the quarterback from Texas from
Oh,
a few years
Bruce Shelley.
ago. Bouchelle or whatever.
Yeah.
They got him,
He
and then they
threw
got
for 457 and 6 TDs.
3 other Big 12 transfers. One of the wide receivers from West Virginia. He used to play at West Virginia. I think it was that Tyler. Where we at? Roberson. I think he's a transfer.
Reggie Roberson.
Yeah.
Junior. Yeah, he's got 250. 8 receptions, 250.
Yeah.
Do the math
250
on that.
yards, 3.
That's stupid.
that is nuts.
Yeah, that's what 50 yards. That's 50 yards, isn't it? Am I tripping? Or is that 25?
31.25 yards.
Man, play some
a
defense.
catch.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I was watching highlights last night, and when that dude caught the ball,
He was gone.
first of all, nobody was nowhere near him, and he was running for at least 50 yards.
And Temple's 5-2. They're not nothing to sneeze at with whoever they play. But I mean, I don't know who
That's
they
the
play.
American
but,
Conference.
Right.
I mean, they both in the American Conference, but
Yeah, but SMU, man, shoot, they've been sending me tickets to go to that, but they in Dallas, right?
yeah.
We actually remember we went to their stadium.
Yeah.
And watched something. Didn't we watch some kind of ball game?
Wasn't that
That was the
Armed
Army
Forces?
Armed Forces,
yeah,
yeah,
Armed
Armed
Forces
Forces
Bowl.
Bowl,
Yeah, that's where we was in their stadium.
Yeah.
Okay, shoot, I wouldn't
Was
mind
that-
going to one of their games.
Yeah, that's where Houston was playing. Remember
Yep.
Houston played?
Yep.
That was. I was thinking. This whole time thinking we was in Houston, but
Wasn't they playing Army or?
Yeah, they
played
played Army, yeah.
Army blew them out, didn't they?
blew them out the
Blew
frame.
their back out. Wasn't even funny.
Nah, them Houston fans were so bad.
And Houston's supposed to be good, man.
Yeah, they starting the big time dude who went to the league this last year. He sat out the rest of the year. Remember, he's getting
He
ready.
sure
he was getting
did.
ready to go
He
to
sure
the league.
did.
He said he was getting ready to go to the league.
Quarterback?
No, he was a top rated defensive lineman who got edge rusher who got he quit middle probably third game of the season. And was like, I'm going to work on going to the league. So
Your DN, that's the
that's
whole.
the key.
Yeah, not taking a risk.
They still
on
went to the
getting
bowl
injured.
game though.
Yeah.
You get blown out in a bowl game.
Oh yeah. That's trash.
Yeah,
And then
that was like a free game.
And then this year, this year, the quarterback he redshirted. He's not playing after the fourth game. And then they got a receiver, cold receiver that did the same thing. They said we're gonna be trash this year, so we're gonna go ahead and redshirt and not play the rest of the year.
Houston.
Oh
my god.
So they're gonna be pretty good next year though. Their quarterback's cool, man. And then that receiver's real good too. They said, you know what, coach, we're gonna sit out the rest of this year and we're gonna redshirt, come back next year and do some things.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's that red shirt stuff they be doing around here in the league, man. But Cincinnati, man, beat Tulsa. Tulsa, what is 2-5? Tulsa, come on, man, come on.
Tulsa.
Y'all used to be okay.
They on live PD and next 48, man. They ain't got time for football.
This is true. But they got the big praying hands out there, man. Somebody bless them. Come on.
Hey, that's at Oral Roberts.
Oh, that's Oral Roberts?
That's
Okay.
Oral Roberts.
Yeah.
Wrong college. Never mind. Y'all on first 48. Yeah.
First 48 live PD every week.
Okay, my
Never
bad.
fails.
Missouri went down to Vanderbilt, man. Number 22, Missouri. SEC went down to Vanderbilt. Got their first SEC conference victory against
Kelly
Missouri.
Bryant, man, it sucks that he had to go from Clemson to Missouri, and this is
That's
this
exactly.
is life for him.
He's the one who Trevor Lawrence
Took his
spot.
Yeah.
Man. Iowa beat Purdue.
Too bad he couldn't pull a Jalen Hurts.
Jalen
Too bad
Hurts,
Jalen
right.
Hurts came though, because he probably could have came to OU and he'd be, because it's a system. OU,
Oh yeah, of course.
the quarterbacks come through there. It's the system that of course Jalen Hurts. I'm not gonna get into it, but of course he's
Now,
gifted.
what ain't Houston where the quarterback they're talking about? The quarterback is talking about transferring to OU.
I hope
This
not.
next year?
That's what I heard, but that's what one of y'all said on one of the shows.
I think we did
but
talk about that.
I hope not.
Houston's quarterback?
There's no reason for him to come here. We got two waiting in the wings.
Yeah, Mordecai's trash. man.
we still had two waiting in the wings last year when Jalen came.
Dude, Jalen was not. They were not giving that to anybody but Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
He's got a resume. These other cats ain't got no resume but high school. This dude has a college resume. There's no way.
I think the only person
he
that
wasn't
they
gonna start.
I think the only person
Seriously.
the only person that think it they'll let do that come down is Kelly old boy Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
It won't be
It won't.
13 for 26,
No.
140 yards and a touchdown.
No,
Losing to a 2-5 Vanderbilt
Frog.
team.
No, it won't
or
be
1-5 at the time.
No, Frog. It won't be coming from Missouri. It won't be coming from. Yeah, no. It won't be coming from Houston.
No, we'll be seeing.
You have to come from one of them four playoff teams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Starting for one of those four playoff teams to come down here and do that again. It'll never happen again. We got lucky. We got lucky.
We did. I mean, ooh, Dak, what are you doing? Anyway, so keep going, keep it rolling. We got.
Man, that's it, man. Appalachian State in the top 25. They 6-0. Appalachian State, man. Sun Belt.
Hey,
okay.
Iowa's still in there, 23.
Oh, I didn't even see Iowa there. Yeah, they won. They beat Purdue yesterday by 6.
Iowa kind of falling off.
Yeah, Iowa is falling off. They was in the top 10. When the season
Appalachian
started.
State is undefeated, dude. Hey, man, I remember when they beat Michigan, and
Oh,
that's what put them on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like when OU put Boise on the map.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, they beat was that Louisiana Monroe, 52-7.
Yeah,
Man,
well, I mean they in conference
Frame.
though. That's conference.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's,
They threw it on
Appalachian
the
State
phone. Who else
is the best in that conference.
Sun Belt.
They
That
better run
is-
through 'em. Sunbelt, I don't know what that
who
is.
the Sun Belt is. Did y'all know it's 141 Division I football teams?
Teams,
Teams.
not conferences, though. Teams.
Teams, yeah.
Yeah. It's quite a bit, man. It's quite a bit.
Yeah, somebody said that yesterday, and I looked it up. Yeah, I was like, wow, 141 teams. But of course, you got University of Louisiana Monroe. They consider Division I also, so they're part of that. So,
But that goes back to, 141 Division I.
right.
Now you think about Division II, Division III,
you got
NAIA,
Probably over 500. I would say over 500.
Pop Warner,
yeah.
Pee Wee,
What this dude
Halloween League. Keep going, man.
Man, this dude, I'm looking at this rush yards, top performers. Keyshawn Vaughn for Vanderbilt, 29 rushes for 96 yards. That's what? That's about 3 yards a carry.
Yeah, it's trash, whatever it is.
That's very trash.
Nah, I take that. Well, 29. That's a lot of rushes.
That's a lot of rushes.
That's a lot.
He got a touchdown though, so he
Yeah,
helped to win.
Dokes
Hey.
for Cincinnati went 17 for 91 with two
No,
touches.
but he was the leading rusher and the leading receiver.
Oh, he's putting in that work.
Well, there it is. Yeah,
He might be a wide receiver.
this is true. He could be a wide
He
receiver.
might be a wide receiver.
Yeah, so hey, that's what it is.
4 catches, 80.
Keyshawn, I think he's gonna be. I think he's a wide receiver. That's a name.
Yeah, true.
That's a wide receiver name.
He had
His name is, I'm naming you Keyshawn. You were born to be a wide receiver.
Really?
he had 1 rush touchdown and 1 receiving touchdown. Got Vandy over Missouri. Well, that's what's up, man. Yeah, that's done. That's college football in a
Wide
nutshell.
receiver running 29 times.
Did the new? Well, you never know these days, man. With the little, they
did?
got the little.
29? That's a lot.
But those
gadget plays and stuff like
it's
those
true. That
direct
is a lot.
snaps.
That is a lot of gadget plays.
a
Though.
lot of gadget plays for
Ain't a slot ain't doing that.
the what is it called? The
Slot receiver.
nah, that's that. What's that? That play?
Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Oh yeah, no, that's too
Ain't
much.
enough Wildcat in the world.
That's too many touches for that little guy. If Keyshawn is a receiver.
Hey,
Hey,
man,
but
hey,
the
hey,
new rankings come out this week.
Yeah.
I think OU stayed at 5.
Yeah.
Somebody moved up though, and
Clemson.
moved down.
Hey, Buck, can,
Ohio
can,
State
vice
jumped
versa.
Clemson.
Yeah, okay.
can you pull up the Schooner spiel?
It's Alabama number 1, LSU number 2,
Just the new rankings. So
Ohio
put the
State number
standings,
3,
rankings right there.
Clemson number 4, OU 5, Penn State 6,
And these are the power rankings, ladies and gentlemen.
Florida 7.
If we can.
I'm running down the AP right now.
Oh, you want an AP? Okay, all right, that's cool.
Notre Dame 8, Auburn 9, Georgia 10.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Can you go back through that again? I didn't hear the top 5 people. I'm sorry.
Alabama 1, LSU 2, Ohio State 3, Clemson 4, Oklahoma 5.
That's old, Buck. Don't worry about it. That's super old.
Is that what you needed?
No. It's old. Go ahead and keep.
No,
keep
did I?
Yeah, you got. Yeah, are you good? Yeah, I heard him.
You want me to keep going?
No. We good.
You sure?
Yep. I'm trying to figure out why that came up so old. The rankings right there. That still got OU playing Texas next. That's 2 weeks ago.
Is that the power rankings?
Yeah.
The power rankings going to flip. The power rankings will flip depending on
But see,
what happens in the.
But the next game was Texas. It said. So that was the power rankings
Oh,
after
that's
week.
old. Yeah, because I
yeah.
had them 5-0. Ain't they 6-0?
OU?
OU?
Yeah, they should be 6-0.
Yeah,
Are they 6-0 or are they 7-0?
they should be 6-0.
Yeah, we had a bye week, so it should be 6-0.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Buck, that ain't the Schooner. The Schooner spiel.
Oh, probably find out on YouTube.
Yeah, it was somebody on Twitter said they should have checked their driver's blood alcohol.
Hey, well, that could be true. The Roughnecks, man, they know that.
Man,
There it is right here.
it's bound to happen from time to time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's not the first time, but they didn't. You see them bad boys didn't come back out there though.
Nah.
No, man, did you see how it was tore up?
The wagon was busted.
They tore the field up a little bit too.
Yeah, they did. They not a little bit, a lot.
Yeah. So look who's driving. Cornelius.
He looks scared.
Cornelius is driving.
He don't even know how. He ain't even right.
Oh. Down go. Hey, but did you see the female, man?
Yeah.
Man, she got slammed. Oh.
You can't put that on him.
Oh.
though,
No,
man.
it's not on
That's
him. No. It's just those
the
horses.
way
Those horses turned that corner, man.
They didn't have it weighed down enough. Something wasn't right.
No, that dude wasn't on the back of it, turned upside
I think he
down,
was,
throwing that
wasn't
flag.
I think he was on the back. And that's bad. That's bad. That's a bad look, man. I hate to see it, man. Yeah, they went down, man.
On homecoming.
On homecoming, down goes Frazier. That was the first touchdown, right?
Hey, they got plenty of.
No, that was the
pub, though.
second touchdown, I think.
That was the second. So they got 2 times. They got to go out there 2 times with horses. Yeah, but they wasn't worried about the people though. They was worried about them horses, man.
Yeah, man.
You don't want PETA after you, man. Treating them animals bad.
Yeah, true.
You know, let them tell it. That's you.
Yeah,
You know,
I can imagine. Yeah.
got them horses on the reins like that, running on that field like that. They need to be out somewhere grazing and living free.
Got Cornelius whipping them. Something ain't right.
That wagon could have fell on them horses.
Hey, the wheels kept rolling though. The wheels, they turned upside down and went right back around and just rolled on out.
They said we're going to ride this scooter until the
Yeah.
wheels fall off.
Hey, meanwhile, they had 8 people laid the hell out on the field. Yeah, but everybody was. I guess nobody was hurt from what they say. So, good deal with that.
They
So,
supposed to say that.
'cause, I mean, that could have been really, really bad. Like really, really bad. We could be having a totally different day right now.
Think anybody's in concussion protocol?
I'm sure there's a few. Cornelius for sure.
No, that girl.
Oh, the girl, yeah, she got slammed. But yeah, man. So man, shout out, man, to OU for winning homecoming. It was their homecoming as well yesterday. Cowboys. You know, you put up a good fight. I was
in the beginning.
Man, they put up a good fight though, man. I really thought they was gonna.
Is it time for Gundy to go?
Gunny's never gonna go anywhere. They're gonna continue to be OSU,
But
man.
besides that, is it time for him to go though? I mean, I know he ain't going nowhere. That's.
I really don't think anybody would take that job. I mean, who really would take that job?
Man.
The OSU
hey,
job?
Yeah.
Hey, man, Boone Pickens left OU some money. I mean,
OSU.
OSU.
Of course.
So anybody that takes that job,
But that seems.
I
It seems like to me that is Gundy's job until he dies, man.
They're still spending the money he gave them. I can't imagine they've already spent all of that money he gifted.
No. He
I'm
probably left
sure-
some money in that will too.
I'm sure they inherited some money because he had well over $500 billion or something like that.
Well, they're not buying the right players because they keep losing games.
Well, see, they're doing things the right way, man. They're recruiting and all athletes are eating in the cafeteria.
How many years Gundy been there?
Them $500 mullets, they need to put some more.
Hey,
get used to them.
I seen this
That money.
this dude put up the little mullet on Twitter, and it had it flowing in the wind. It was so funny. It was in slow motion. It was I forgot what he titled it, but I was gonna show it, but I forgot. So we'll maybe look at it next week. The flowing of the mullet. Is that 21-7 Cowboys?
No, I think that's the old touchdown. No, it's still 14.
14-7?
No, but how many years have Gundy been there? Have it been 20?
No. I don't think maybe not 20. Well, actually, dang, he was there before I graduated.
Man,
He's been there quite a while because I graduated in 97. That's 22 years ago, 23 years ago. I hate to say it on air, but man, a long time ago when he was there.
I'm about
I
to
think
look it
he
up
was
right
there.
now.
He was the coach. I'm trying to think. Yeah, he was there.
He's been there since the 90s, right?
Yeah.
So that's 20. That's 20 plus years.
Yeah. But he took him from a UL Monroe to a solid D1 team program, excuse me. Anybody out there chat, man, on the live chat, feel free to
He became Oklahoma State's head coach January 3rd, 2005.
2005?
He's got 125 and 60 record. Probably got
17
125 and 61 record.
No, that's
now.
14 years. So
Going on 15 years.
who the heck was the coach when I was playing?
Pat Jones.
Pat Jones. Pat Jones. How do I remember Pat Jones? It was Blake Schnellenberger and Blake for OU when I was coming up. And yeah, I think it was, like you said, Pat Jones. He was an assistant forever, though. That's what it was. He was an assistant under Pat Jones. And once they put Pat Jones out, he took over the reins.
Yeah.
Ooh, Zeke, you better stop.
Yeah, but
No,
That's
that ain't
Pollard.
Zeke,
That's Pollard. Yeah, you better stop. Pollard. Yeah, but so I don't know, man. I hate to say that he loses his job, but I think he's doing a good job coaching because
he's doing a well enough job to keep his job.
right because they're contenders every year, man. Starting out, but then something just slowly. He needs to get a better quarterback. His quarterbacks the last few years have been trash. Sanders, I thought he was actually Sanders. I think he's a freshman. I think next year
He's going to get better.
I think next year he'll be a lot better than he is this year.
I don't think Gundy knows how to coach that kind of quarterback. The mobile, dual threat quarterback.
Right.
I don't think he's ever had one, and I don't think he knows what to do with it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that dude out there, the plays they running, it's like maybe run this play and see how it go.
You got a point. Rudolph wasn't mobile.
No, none of his quarterbacks
Before
this
that,
dude was
before
mobile.
that was who was before Rudolph? I can't even think of his name right now.
He's in the.
no.
Was he in the league?
No, Rudolph. Whedon. Yeah, Whedon.
Yeah, Brandon Whedon.
Whedon wasn't
He's
mobile,
stiff as all get out.
and they were pretty good. Both those teams were good.
Yeah.
Didn't Whedon get to? They beat OU.
Whedon's a starting quarterback for Air Comfort Solutions.
It's true. Sitting in the ice tub.
Amari
Starting quarterback.
with the catch on the pass interference. Declined the penalty.
Wrong Cowboys.
Touchdown?
Wrong Cowboys.
Yes. No, we talking about the right.
Hey,
Cowboys.
but what's crazy is Rudolph and Washington up there in Steeler land right now. Did Rudolph come back this week? He got cleared. Is he starting? Or they have a bye?
clear. They're on a bye week.
They're on a bye week. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But he got clear. He'll play next week, I'm sure.
man, thank you because I thought he was deceased, bro.
Did he get hit hard?
Did you not see it?
No, I don't watch Steelers.
You did? Oh,
Oh, that push off pass interference.
offensive
Why he fall like that though?
offensive pass interference.
Yeah.
He felt like he got shot.
And then holding.
Hey, Buck, can you put up that Mason Rudolph hit that he took a couple weeks ago that put him to sleep, and everybody thought he was deceased for like 5 minutes. I was really holding my breath, like, man, I don't want to see this dude down the field. Please, to get up.
Just type in Mason Rudolph concussion, and that should.
Manson, Merlin Manson, Mansion.
Not nothing you need to click on. Not anything you need to click
There it is.
on.
Mason Rudolph hit right there. That should be it. But look, yeah, he's
Full knockouts. That's 3 minutes.
no. This is the hit right here though. But watch him. Watch out. And it was a weird hit too.
We don't own the rights to this footage.
Oh, they didn't even show it.
They're gonna show it. It's a good pass though. Completed it.
But he's asleep right now.
Oh,
They tapping
Look,
it.
yeah, look. I thought he was dead. Look how nervous the players are.
Now, was they giving him CPR?
Yeah, look at him. He's out completely.
He's like- dude's like, oh
you
my
see
God,
Schuster?
what?
Schuster like passed out almost.
He play rerun that.
Schuster almost passed out.
Y'all are
And
awful.
and Schuster was crying.
Why y'all clowning like that?
And
dude?
Schuster was crying. Watch. Look at Schuster. Oh!
No, I didn't see it. I was watching Pouncey.
Yeah.
Pouncey's going crazy.
Why y'all? What's
Watch
why y'all
Schuster pass out. Schuster passed out. Oh!
No, that's because Pouncey grabbed him.
No.
Rewind that
Why
again.
y'all? I ain't about to rewind. Y'all ain't about to say let y'all clown him.
We're not clowning.
No, we're not.
Yeah, no, Uncle Junior's pointing and clowning. When you point,
No, not Rudolph.
Look at this hit. Look at this hit. Ooh. Now watch his hands. He's asleep. He's asleep. Watch his hands.
Down goes Frazier.
Where's my wife? Where's my wife?
Why you laughing, Uncle Junior?
That was bad,
Man,
though, man.
man, that's a bad
I
hit.
promise. I thought.
No, man, go back to Smith-Schuster.
I'm not about to let y'all laugh at these boys like that.
Tell him to go back to Smith-Schuster.
No, but it was crazy. And like I said, man, when it happened, I was like,
Juju is very emotional.
yeah, Juju is.
Like he cries at the drop of a hat. He cried when Big Ben got hurt.
Yeah, he did.
He cried when Antonio Brown got traded.
That's my quarterback.
I mean,
You should have keyed at that T.O. right there. You should have keyed at that T.O. right there.
That
That's
dude
my
is
quarterback.
That dude is very sensitive.
Man, he fainted, though. Twice.
Steve Smith Senior funny moments. I bet that's hilarious.
Put it on.
We done talking.
When he was doing his
Put it on.
Put what on?
Steve Smith Senior funny moments right there on the right. Yeah, a compilation down there. Yeah, this is his.
We done talking.
This is his interviews when he was in the league, and this is 14 minutes. We're not going to show all 14 minutes of this, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to hear a few of his funny moments.
Fuck, it is hot as hell in here.
All that laughing you doing and pointing. Remember, don't lean back in the chairs.
No, I'm not leaning, but
You gotta
I
lean.
remember
Chris,
that.
is he leaning?
I remember that.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
not
apologize. I apologize.
Yeah. Turn the mic on and apologize.
It is on. That's how everybody can hear it.
You seem like you fishing with nothing on your line.
They was talking about Michael Wallace.
Look around the Cobbs
How you
touchdown.
felt about your role in today's game and the outcome?
I'm done talking to you, bro.
All right.
All right.
You got it.
Anybody got some good ones? Oh man, it was great to play out there with him. You know, see him get a long catch, see him go out there and stretch out, get up after falling.
You want the truth?
That's that money talk.
Oh, I want the truth.
No, about you, not Whitten.
Oh, okay. No, I'm good.
That's what he meant.
Oh, okay. I thought Steve was telling me maybe there was a surprise coming our way
Oh no,
here.
there's not no surprise. I'm actually good on TV, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Well, I thought it was a good start from him. It wasn't anything.
Oh, this is not funny enough for me. I thought it was going to be a lot funnier than that. So, yeah, we're going to cut this because I think it's more, I don't know.
Whoever
Whoever
put
did
this together,
Yeah.
don't quit your day job. Why'd you give him a thumbs
Buck
down?
thumbs
It was
down.
trash.
It just
Hey,
started
he got
off slow.
213
You know,
thumbs
it-
down.
You gotta be real with these
You
people.
got 3.6 thousand.
Yeah, clearly we didn't
thumbs
you didn't
up.
watch
We
the
didn't give it a
entire
chance.
video, yeah.
That you know of.
You know, we just
That you know
Oh,
of.
6.
we just
Another 6? Is it Whitten?
No, Jarwin.
Jarwin?
Plus,
Okay.
y'all talk too much. Y'all wasn't.
Yeah, we couldn't even hear the
paying
questions.
attention, so it's not like y'all heard all of it.
Right. But anyway, man, we'll come back to that another day.
21-7 Cowboys.
That's what's up.
Dallas.
Anyway, we're gonna
Yeah,
take
y'all
a quick
gotta
time
win this
out.
game.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna come back with the NFL.
Turn on.
I'm Michael Eric Owen,
And I'm DT of the One Mic, One Voice podcast.
a show that is created to give space where your voice, ideas, and informed opinions can be heard, appreciated, and debated.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, One Mic, One Voice podcast. Follow us on our Twitter, the number 1 Mic _ the number 1 Voice. Or follow us on Instagram at One Mic, One Voice.
You can also listen to us on Podbean, Stitcher, and iTunes. And if you want to email us at contact@onemikonevoice.com.
And if you just want to get all of our content, go to onemikonevoice.com or blackenstudios.com.
Oklahoma Humanities Brain Box podcast uses the humanities to take listeners on a deep dive into the issues affecting American society and culture. Join some of Oklahoma's most interesting and knowledgeable humanities scholars to explore how history, literature, ethics, philosophy, and other humanities fields inform our understanding of current events and the human experience. And to find the Brain Box podcast, simply search Brain Box Podcast on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and any other podcasting library. If you have any ideas or comments rattling around in your noggin, email us at brainbox@okhumanities.org.
You feel like you just squeezed out of the Audi?
Do what?
You feel like you just squeezed out of the Audi?
No.
You over sweating and carrying on.
No,
playing
man.
about the heat.
Buck done turned the heat on.
He didn't turn the heat on. He don't got it.
Hey, Bucks.
He don't have that in his budget.
Buck said he got a question for
He gets
us.
natural heat.
So it's good that you mentioned the Audi. And during the summertime, we all had a debate and discussion over driving with the windows down with the AC on full blast.
Right.
Man,
Did you try it?
That's how I do that.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Word up, word.
Yeah, it was y'all two that do that.
Yeah. So now that the
Actually,
weather's starting to
I'm sorry. This is Frogg had his windows down tonight and it's raining.
Yeah.
So it's all weather.
Listen,
that's some nice air though.
All weather.
On the highway, they was up because that's when the rain was hitting. But when I hit 63rd, the rain has stopped. So yes, the windows come back down.
So do you guys?
Okay.
Now I'm sure Frogg does this because I do this too. The other day it was actually pretty cold at night. Had the heater up, maxed out,
In the car?
windows down.
Yes,
I don't get that.
Okay, what about at least a sunroof back?
I do that too.
Yeah.
When I had a sunroof.
I would have
Well,
the
in the
sunroof
Audi.
open, yeah. I would have the sunroof open, I guess. But
Same thing.
Heat blasting. Let's say 30,
No, I
48
wouldn't
degrees, 50 degrees.
no. If my heat's blasting for a reason. And it's cold outside.
Uncle Junior?
That really don't make no sense to me.
Really?
No.
You ain't never had no sunroof.
Who? My last 3 vehicles that had sunroofs.
You ain't no sunroof in the Suburban.
He did.
Yes,
Really?
I did.
They come with sunroof.
Yes.
It had a sunroof.
What the hell? God, really?
GMC.
Panoramic.
Yukon. Yeah.
You put it in yourself?
No, the GMC.
Aftermarket panoramic.
No, the GMC comes with sunroof.
Wait.
Hey, Frogg,
What
the
year
whole
was
the
that?
whole joint.
What
The whole
year
joint
was
was sunroof.
Hey, you cut that out yourself, right?
No.
all seven pouches.
Because
had
I need a
sunroof.
sunroof in the Chrysler. You can do that. You can make that
No.
happen.
No, it came with
You should have bought it like that.
Ooh, no, I didn't. I couldn't afford it.
You couldn't
Man,
afford it.
nah.
You gonna spend the money on something?
Nah, I'm good. I ain't paying too much for a car these days.
So
Buck looking it up.
Just cause.
GMC comes with sunroofs.
There's this funny meme that you guys are talking about right now that I'm trying to find on Lil Duval's page. But continue. So you guys don't do that. So you do sunroof back, but you might have the heater on at the same time, right?
Nah, man, I don't think so. I mean,
So
my
if the
sunroof-
heater's on,
my
you're
sunroof be
sealed
open.
up.
My sunroof will be open in like a nice sunny day.
Man, honestly, that's like one of the best feelings. Like the other night, I was leaving here and it's like it was cold outside.
Yeah,
Rolled the
cool
windows
little
down.
breeze
Had
coming.
that little
Yeah.
heater on too. Boy, I was
Is
like,
your body
perfect.
not going in shock? Like, what the hell's going on? I'm confused. I mean, am I?
No, and you know, Buck.
Are you
I was
sweating
driving-
profusely?
I was driving.
See,
the
my
other
body,
day.
I can't do that. I can't go for those different cultures, or not cultures, but different weather
Climate zones.
climates. And I'll be sweating like crazy.
No, Buck, I was driving in Erica's car the other day, and I had the windows down, and never really paid attention that she had the air on when she had drove it. When I realized the air was on, the windows automatically went up.
Was the air on like 1? I mean, because you couldn't feel it. Like,
No, I got in the car, started it, and let the windows down.
Oh, okay.
Because I was gonna ride with the windows down.
Right.
But when I
You
got
felt
around
that-
the
you felt
corner,
that cool air.
when I got around the corner and realized she had the air conditioner on, the windows went up.
Right.
Why you just didn't turn the air off? Since you wanted to ride with the windows down in the first place.
I don't know. It was just an automatic. The
You
air
feel that
conditioner
cool-
on.
you feel
the air
that
conditioner
cool
on,
air.
so I just let the windows
Right.
up.
Since,
You feel that
since
cool
I'm
air.
spending on this air conditioning bill, I might as well roll these windows up.
I was spending on the air conditioning bill. Man, come on. What is wrong with this dude, man? Are you okay?
I'm fine, man.
Hey, so
Uh-oh.
is it true
Well,
that
the Eagles going back to the locker room.
So is it true that if you don't have your
He just trying to
AC
hit the
button,
buffet early.
you know all
Who's
cars
that down?
Who is that?
Oh, that's Van Der Esch.
Yeah, he's like he asleep.
Sheriff's in town.
So is it true that when you got your AC on and you hit that button that say AC and you turn it off, that's air from the outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to hit the other button that has a little arrow going in the circulation
ventilated, right,
to make it
circulated.
not be the air coming from the outside. So
And
it
then
can
if you're
circulate
sitting
the
in
vent.
Then where's the air coming from?
The air conditioner.
Hold on.
But the air is not
cycling.
on.
It's cycling your. Yeah, you got both of them on. For the air to cycle, if you got the AC on, it's gonna be blowing your air. Plus, the air from the outside is coming in.
Which is true because it's a simple test. If you sit your car parked, especially on a hot day, and you have the AC just on, you will feel like you'll probably end up slightly getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
But then because you're not moving, so the car is just sucking in just air that's just outside without being on the highway, and the air is moving in.
Right.
So if you circulate your car only for the inside, you'll notice your car get a lot cooler and a lot quicker.
Okay.
I hear this. Push the button. Push the audio on it. What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's Instagram, dog.
Okay. Yeah, the audio. You just have your volume.
Oh, my bad.
For what? That's what Oh, dude talking.
Y'all see what kind of car he's in, right? Like a Honda.
He got the roof cut out.
He cut the roof out.
He did.
The convertible?
Yeah.
Oh. That's crazy.
Hey, drop top, Honda hatchback.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. You see how it's cut out? He cut it cool though.
Little Duval said, "Hell no."
Hey, he cut it on point. Y'all couldn't tell. Y'all thought it was a drop top.
I did, but
you see that rear deck?
Oh,
You see that rear deck?
I'm trying to listen to Duval. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That is the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
But it'll take Buck to turn us on to that.
Right. Yeah. So he
but
actually.
that just reminds me of your GMC you talking about with the sunroof.
No,
Yeah, that's why I showed it to
No,
y'all.
it don't remind you of that.
The panorama. He had the panorama, right?
No.
It was just a pop up.
So was it the full roof or was it the front?
It's the front.
Just the front, but the back seat didn't get none of the sunroof.
That's the way it's made.
You'd have to have like four for a Suburban. You have to have like four sunroofs.
And the Palisade,
at least
the
three.
whole
You'd have to have
truck
let's see one.
gets the sunroof.
Hey,
and the Aviator, the whole truck gets the sunroof. Like you in the front, you get some of the roof. You in the back, you get some of the roof.
Yeah, I remember those Maxima sunroofs that was like the skinny ones. What was the purple?
Those was dope.
No, they
What? The moonroof.
Yeah,
the
they
moonroof.
moonroof. I had that in mind.
That's
That
when
little
I
bitty-
sold.
yeah, it was like this, but all the way back.
Yeah, it was a
All the way
moonroof.
back.
When
What
I
was
sold
the purpose of
Nissans,
that?
those came out then. It was in the 90s. Those was dope.
Yeah.
In the 90s, because you was like, oh my God, what is that?
It was different.
But
It's
now,
different.
what the hell is that?
I mean, it's still. I mean,
Skinny sunroof.
yeah.
And the only person that done it was the Maximum.
And they did it for
But
1
then
year.
everybody then started like linking all their cars are double sunroof.
Yeah, but it ain't a
Ain't a
skinny sunroof.
No, they came out with the skinny jeans. They was like, hey, we got skinny jeans and skinny sunroof.
That was stupid. Did it even move? Did they move?
Who?
Those skinny.
You can open it.
I almost said skinny jeans. Those skinny sunroofs.
You can open it.
No, you can't move the
jeans,
skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans don't move.
You cannot
So
move
how
the
did they open to the side?
No.
Because it couldn't go.
No, it comes back.
Comes
Yeah,
back.
it comes back.
How the hell does it come back?
It's
Have
just
y'all
like,
not
it's
seen how those
retractable,
cars that
just
got
like
the full sunroof, like the full roof, or is the sunroof now?
Yeah,
So
it's
what
like
is- so what is it-
Panoramic though.
Yeah, they slide all the way back.
It just slides back. It's just like anything else. It's just smaller.
A lot of them slide back and they come up though. Like you can't slide all the way back. Where you gonna go?
So
in
if
the trunk?
so in my Honda, it
The
didn't
whole
come
thing
up.
didn't
It
open all the
slid
way.
all the way back.
The whole thing didn't open.
Your
all
sunroof
the
didn't have
way.
no Honda.
Yeah.
Oh, you-
My sunroof did have a Honda.
I said your sunroof didn't have
It
no
did have a
Honda.
It slid all the way back. My Audi slides all the way back. It don't slide up. Cause sometimes I gotta go up in there and grab it up out of there the way it go all the way to the end. It don't come up. It just go back.
Is that a mechanical problem? Or?
Nah, it's just the way it's made.
So you got to pull it?
So you got to manually open your sunroof.
Nah, man. So I said
He said he got to go up in there and grab it.
Listen, I said sometimes if I push it all the way back, then it can get stuck. My car is old, so I'd have to go back and fish it out.
Okay.
Okay.
But it was made to go
back,
slide straight, not slide in whatever.
Panoramic.
What you got a sunroof?
Hey, the sunroof on that Benz, it did the same thing. Went all the way back like that.
Yeah,
So,
mine's go all the way back too, and then it still comes up.
I don't have a sunroof on the truck though. Never imagined I would get.
No, I take that back. So on the Audi, I can push a button to make it go up. Yeah. I can push the button to make it go up.
See, I can do that too.
I can either go all the way back or I can go back and then up.
Right, that's how I do it on the Benz. I can do that.
Yeah. I ain't drove it in a minute.
Need to pull it out.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Them all got engine problems. I'm not pulling it out nowhere to be stuck nowhere.
You gonna get it fixed over the winter?
That's smart.
No, sir. I will get it fixed.
So that's gonna be your old school.
Yeah, basically. It might be Brooklyn's.
That's what's up, man. We're about to get on this NFL tip.
We need
the
to.
last few minutes.
We need to.
Let's get on it then.
So
we'll talk about today's scores.
Week 7. What's this, week 7?
This is
or is this week 6?
Week 7.
3, 6. Yeah, it's week 7. Man, a lot of 3 and 3s up there.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine.
4 and 3s.
That's fine. We wasn't supposed to murder these dudes today though, but we are.
Yeah, it could go any way.
Man, did y'all see that interview with Spears that used to play for the Cowboys?
Marcus Spears.
And Marcus Spears and Stephen A. Smith. You know, Marcus Spears be doing
he do a lot.
He do First Take
right.
with Stephen A. them.
Right.
So Marcus Spears and Stephen A.
going back and forth.
Going back and forth. Stephen A. had his big old cigar in his mouth with his cap on, and he was talking real country and talking about him and Jerry Jones is real good friends.
Right.
And Marcus Spears was getting mad.
Oh yeah, I bet. Because Stephen A. man, he be going in a little bit too hard. But let's run through these scores today, man, for the NFL real quick, man. Right now, currently on the Sunday night game, the Dallas Cowboys are up 21-7 in the second quarter.
Super Bowl
the Philadelphia
2020.
Eagles. The Rams blew the Falcons through the frame tonight, 37-10. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be a lot closer game than that. But you got Devonta Freeman trying to fight Aaron Donald, punching him with a helmet on. Fool, you going to break your hand. So relax. He got ejected in the first quarter. The Dolphins lost another one, 21-31. The Bills beat them. The Bills will go to 5-1 this year. Jackson.
Man, are y'all still shocked about the Bills? I am.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
5-1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
That wasn't expected for sure.
There's a lot of shockers out there. Jaguars, Bengals. I wouldn't think the Bengals would be 0-7 right now. No, not the Bengals.
You don't think?
No, I didn't expect them to go 0-7.
The Bengals been pretty solid the last couple
They've been
years.
pretty decent. Yeah, pretty solid.
What about the last 3 or 4 years?
They lost today to the Jaguars 27-17. The Vikings beat the Detroit Lions 42-30. The Raiders got frame blown out by Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers threw for 429 yards and 5 TDs, and he also ran for 1. Yeah, imagine that fantasy score there. The Texans went down to the Colts today. I didn't see this one coming. I'm not even going to lie. I know the Colts are decent, but I did not see Brissett putting up 326 and 4 touchdowns on their defense.
I didn't think they beat the Texans, no.
But he did.
But, yeah.
The Cardinals, 3 in a row, beat the Giants today, 27-21. Kyler, yeah, I think he only threw for 100 yards, 101 yards, something like that. But they got the victory, though. The 49ers edged out another victory, 9-0, which is weird.
Did David Johnson get hurt?
David Johnson did get hurt today.
He only gave me 2 points, and I see Edwards
27
went carries for 3 touchdowns.
Edwards went crazy.
Over 100 yards.
So at this moment now, the 49ers are 6-0. What's going on?
What you mean?
Are they fool's gold? Or,
You can't call them fool's gold.
They got the easiest schedule.
So they.
I mean, come on.
Could be
Check this out.
They just beat a
Garoppolo only throws for like 150 yards a week, and they win these games.
And he didn't even throw a touchdown past his game.
It was only three field goals in the whole game.
Right.
But it's the Redskins.
You got to put numbers up against the Redskins.
They got Josh Norman. He's trash.
That's
their best player.
Didn't they?
Who?
Rams.
But the Rams' defense was depleted. That's Phil didn't get into that aspect of it. He wants to give them credit for beating the Rams, but the Rams' defense was depleted, and they traded their best corner before they got their new best corner.
I see.
So I mean, you give them credit for beating the Rams because of name recognition, but
that's about it.
I'm not gonna call them fool's gold.
They're just getting lucky, huh?
I'm not gonna call them fool's gold. I'm not gonna say they're lucky.
6-0 is hard to
6-0 is not an easy thing to do in the NFL, but they've gotten some help with these trash ass teams that they've been playing.
Shout out to the Titans.
Technically, they should be trash.
Yeah, I'll take that victory.
Right?
Any victory, we can take any victory.
But right though, technically they should be trash then, right?
They're not trash in the sense that. Now listen, they got Jimmy G back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last year they were trash because they didn't have him, so he makes a difference. And they may have gotten some other players.
So are they solid?
They all right.
They are.
I mean, they're a good team.
Okay.
They're a good team. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but.
All right, I'm not saying they're like like the Patriots or nothing like that. But
can you click on the 49ers real quick? Just I want to see their
schedule.
Yeah, I want to see their remaining schedule. Because I'm not trying to discredit them because I know Phillips is gonna be. He's probably in the chat right now.
They play the Panthers next week. I think they may.
He's probably sounding like Sherman. Keep that same energy. Call us trash so you can look dumb at the end of the year. Buccaneers, Bengals, Steelers, all down years. Browns, overrated. Rams, good win. Redskins, trash.
Right.
So, I mean,
they play one decent team, one good team, I'll say.
The Panthers is going to be.
So, the Green Bay, they should not be able to beat Green Bay.
Hell, Seattle.
In Seattle, okay.
I even give them
they
the
may not
Panthers.
They may not even beat the Panthers.
The Panthers might beat them next week.
But who knows?
So, I mean,
they got a hell of a schedule
and then
left,
you got
bro.
Then you got the Ravens and the Saints.
They could lose potentially 5-6 games in a row.
They got left. I mean, except for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I mean, they may
split.
1-1.
Yeah, they may split with the Cardinals,
and they might beat the Ravens because I mean the Ravens may be.
No, Ravens. They beat Seattle
tonight.
tonight.
Beat Seattle tonight?
Yeah. Ravens is nice, boy.
Yeah, I don't think they
so.
Yeah.
So if they beat
some
Panthers,
of that was preseason.
So if they beat Panthers, is it just okay? That's not boom. But when they beat the Seahawks,
they've arrived.
Okay, if they lose the Panthers, beat Seahawks,
they've arrived.
Okay.
I mean, because the Panthers are a good team. They're a good team. If they lose to the Panthers, I can see that. But and then still beat the Seahawks, I will give them credit for that.
The only game I expected them to lose through their current games they play would be the Rams. All other games they should have won.
It would also determine, it would depend on how bad they get beat by the Panthers, because they don't have Cam Newton. If they get blown out the frame without Cam Newton,
and they bench Cam. Do they bench Cam? They said they bench
Cam. He's not healthy. He's not 100%.
No, they said when he's coming back, they're gonna stick with the same dude they got.
They don't know yet. If they don't know yet, they're saying all the right things because Kyle Allen is playing pretty good, but he's not Cam Newton at the end of the day. Cam Newton gives you your best shot at winning, regardless of if he's 100%. So. You gonna start Cam? You gonna start a Kyle Allen over a Cam Newton? I don't think so.
Richard Sherman celebrates being the Mud Bowl champions.
Richard Sherman is a happy guy nowadays.
Them chiclet teeth he got and all them gums.
So yeah, man, good win.
Sorry, I just
good
had
win to the 49ers. They they got another victory
It's a good
week.
question. I wish Phil was here to put it.
And he's not even chiming in.
You know, man. They
No, but
I told you they're gonna go 8-8, 9-7. Trying to downplay his excitement.
So if they make it to, let's say make it to the playoffs with a,
they're going to the playoffs.
You're right. With a let's say they lost 3 games.
I mean,
depends on what they
14-3, 14-3, 15-3.
That'd be
15-3. No, sorry, that'd be 13-3.
13-3. I
It
mean,
depends on who they play in the playoffs, but
I got to give them their respect at 6-0. I cannot discredit it.
What about them Cowboy fans? Can y'all?
But-
y'all?
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, we straight.
Not y'all. I'm talking about.
We straight. We straight as fans.
I mean, I shouldn't because I'm a Cowboy fan, but I mean, real is real. They 6-0.
So
I thought we would be 6-0
I didn't think
right
about that. So yeah, the Cowboys got to go through San Fran if the playoff scenario.
Actually,
to,
San Fran got to come through Cowboys playoff.
how?
Well, San Francisco right now, technically on paper, has a better chance of hitting the playoffs than Cowboys.
Well, they would have home field advantage.
Okay.
So you would go through San Fran if it came down to that, right?
Okay.
Could the Cowboys beat San Fran?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we'll tear Jimmy G up, man. He's only putting up 150 yards a game. Come on, bro.
He's only doing what he's.
Come on, man.
It's just
go back to state.
He's doing what the defense.
Let me see their top performer.
Here
the
comes.
defense
This is
gives
what I
us.
was wanting.
The top
This is what I was
performer.
wanting. I wanted some bias.
The
Shut
top
'em down.
performer that was a rusher came from Adrian Peterson, who plays for the Redskins with 81 yards.
They run by committee. That's Phil will tell you that they ain't got no real running back. I mean, they're a solid team. They play team ball. I mean,
Kendrick Bourne, who's that? Who heard of this dude? He's their top receiver.
it
3
was
receptions, 68
obviously
yards.
this was a defensive struggle of a game.
Against the Redskins?
Hey.
That's my problem.
Well, at
You
the same time,
That's
they're
my
all.
problem.
I think I've heard you guys say it before. They're all professionals out there.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
all
100%.
can have that.
But
Yeah.
some
But
professionals are
you know
better
what?
than others.
But you know what? You know what? 1 out of the 7 weeks, the Redskins have had that. Just one time. Because they're 1-6. And they had a defensive battle against the Redskins. Sounds like the 49ers should have clicked out of it a little bit today, too. But they did win. They got 3 field goals. Good job.
They got a donut in the L column. I'm not understanding how. What? I'm not
yeah,
understanding.
they got a donut hole in the first and the second quarter, too.
They won the game. They
3
undefeated.
field goals?
I get it, but I'm
man.
saying they cannot beat the Cowboys playing like that. They can't. Guarantee. I put
Y'all
that
got
on the
beat
wood.
by a winless. Who was it? Who? The Jets.
The
Gave
Jets.
y'all gave the Jets their first victory, and it was a
that's last week.
convincing victory. It
Le'Veon
wasn't.
Bell?
It wasn't a. What about him? He's playing like trash this year. Trust me, he's not the. He's not the. It was the dude. Y'all let a dude come back from mononucleosis and blow y'all through the frame for their first victory of the year.
Titans are feeling good today. They got a victory, so he's
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Don't try to deflect it to the Titans.
Jeez. No, I'm just saying.
I haven't said anything
that's
about the
gotta
Titans
be-
since we
that's-
lost 4
that's-
games in a row.
That's got to be where this is coming from because they won the game today.
Couldn't. It's not. It's not.
Sitting on high.
I don't understand.
They beat the depleted Chargers.
I don't understand. I'm not.
So y'all,
Melvin Gordon fumbled.
all I'm
I don't
doing
think
is-
he's trying to discredit
All I'm doing is
Dallas.
I am standing in.
No, he's discrediting
for,
Dallas.
I'm standing
That's
in
exactly
for.
what
I'm
he's
standing
doing.
in for Phillip because you guys are being like borderline disrespectful towards the San Francisco 49ers.
How are we being
saying
disrespectful?
that
I'm telling you, I'm
there's
telling
no
you-
way they can beat the Dallas Cowboys.
And
but
you
y'all
said they could
y'all-
possibly win the last of their games.
Y'all are. I did say that. I did say that. Can
So he wants to. He wants to. Yeah, he
it's
wants
because
to
we're Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No, I think he just.
So I'm not even going to. This is
It's
not
got
even an
to
argument.
be that.
Yeah.
It's got to.
This is not even an
and
argument.
a Bears fan.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you
sound-
this. Let me ask you this.
That's a sound.
As a neutral person, I'm just asking. So, and I'm more asking you, Uncle Junior, if you don't mind.
I'm listening.
Okay. So you guys lost to a team that has lost all their games. Almost like how
They almost lost to a team who won 1 game. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. So you guys,
what's the damn difference, really?
They didn't
Think
almost
about
lose
it.
anything.
So
they,
there's
they
nothing. So it's
dominated
close.
that defensive battle.
So you guys are close.
only
Dominated
scored-
the
They
defensive
are the
battle.
only team that scored between the 2 teams.
They dominated the defensive battle with 3 field goals.
Let me
You
say
guys are
this.
close.
Let me say this.
They dominated the defensive battle with 3 field goals.
They marched down the field, got a field
the
goal.
hell
I think
out of here.
Dallas and San Fran is actually
Get
kind
the
of
hell
closer
outta
than what
here.
people
Nah,
would say.
man, get out of here. Hey,
Delson, that's what I'm
Every
saying. Delson,
dog-
we're on the same level.
Every
San
dog
Francisco.
has his day.
every dog had a day.
Sun shines on
someday.
the dog's ass every now and then.
Titans,
Yeah.
Titans
Dead
had a day
clock
today.
is right twice a day.
And they beat a 2-5 Chargers.
Right.
I don't
Melvin,
care. I don't care. I'm
Melvin
not.
Gordon fumbled in the end
You
zone.
won't
That's why they
hear
lost.
me propping up the Titans. Period. I don't
Ever.
care. You won't
You
hear.
will never
you
hear
won't.
that.
You won't hear me.
You will never
until
hear
we
that.
get rid of our quarterback.
You did.
And
He
our
got
coach.
benched. You got rid of him.
Tannehill's not my quarterback.
Oh, so now it's something
Okay?
else. Now he's another quarterback. He ain't got. Come on, man.
He's not the quarterback of the future. I'm real about my squad. I mean, I know
the
you
quarterback
guys.
of the future?
I know.
Yeah, who's the quarterback of the future?
He's in the draft somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So next year,
He's in the draft somewhere.
Tua.
Yeah.
Tua's gonna
Stop
be trash
deflecting
in the
the
league.
trash Dallas Cowboys and try to come attack the Titans. I'm not talking about the Titans.
Hey, we're just talking about Dallas Cowboys and San Fran.
All I did was give San Francisco some props and said that you guys got to
They
go
won
through
a
them
defensive battle,
when it comes to the
9-0.
playoffs. But you guys get offended
No,
by
that's
that.
fine. It's fine.
And you
it's
love.
fine. Dallas Cowboys 2020 champions. And before the show ends, we got a special guest that's going to say something.
What?
Special guest.
What?
Oh, you
What
got
is going on?
No, I think he's calling Jerry Jones. They're in the middle of a game, but I think he's going to call Jerry Jones.
No, we got a special guest that's going to say something.
Right, yeah.
You gonna give him a call?
Yeah, let's give him a call. Here.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl champions. You heard it here first.
Where'd you find him?
Macadie, ladies and gentlemen.
Where'd you find him at?
No, they were
Macadie.
together. They were together on that.
Oh.
Special guest.
Yeah, special guest, Macadie. Shout out.
Another man.
It's all right. It's all right, Frog.
Dude, I was surrounded by Dallas Cowboy fans at this dude's birthday. Matter of fact, happy birthday, Coach Junior. Your birthday was Friday. We celebrated at Uncle Julio's.
And it was the worst experience
and it was,
of my life.
A table full of Cowboy fans.
It was the worst experience of my life.
Because of the table full of Cowboy fans.
Thought that made you home.
It was Uncle Julio's was the worst experience of my life.
Wow.
He's upset because he got
going to a
he
restaurant.
got a quesadilla and they put on guacamole and sour cream. He didn't want it, so they took his plate back. They took off the sour cream and the guacamole and flipped his damn quesadilla over and brought it back out to him.
On the same plate.
On the same plate.
They did.
Yeah, they flipped it.
And he flipped it.
And then when it came back out, he's like,
did.
he did it like, he's like,
What made you flip it back?
look at this lettuce and shit still on there.
He did.
So hey,
It's what they say.
They fixed that.
oh they served him. They served him. I mean, I don't know what you ate that night, but it was a quesadilla.
Was it good?
Hey, the final product looked bomb though. He had the steak and the chicken combo, and the cheese was melted. It was
See,
real
but
good.
it wasn't just that they put sour cream and guacamole on it.
No, it's the principle.
First,
they
no.
play you.
The first time they bought me fajitas.
Did you order fajitas?
He did.
I ordered quesadillas.
He ordered
because
fajitas by mistake.
I ordered quesadillas.
It was
and
a
I said
communication
I want it
error
was with
him and
the
the
waiter.
waiter.
No, with the waiter.
With that milk
because I
sauce.
said
He pointed at pictures. And
no.
said
I
one
never
thing.
pointed at a picture. I said I wanted a quesadilla.
No, Scott pointed out the picture for
With
us.
the-
It's the gold menu.
Yeah.
It's the gold order. He wanted
And
the halusco. And
I said I wanted
caliente.
ground beef and chicken. And they
On your
said
quesadilla.
on my quesadilla. And they said, well, we do steak. And I said, okay, that's fine.
So you got just steak.
So I got the steak on a fajita, not on a quesadilla.
Yeah, he did. He got a plate full of fajitas.
Was it hitting?
He didn't eat the fajitas.
Oh, okay.
He waited an hour.
He doesn't
for
eat
his
raw
quesadilla.
onion.
No. No.
Makes him feel bad.
Really?
Yes.
He's allergic to onions.
But when he got it, when he
Makes
finally
you feel bad. Okay, I thought you meant like
when he
emotionally.
finally got
I was
his
like what?
when he finally got his meal though, it looked pretty good.
Did he eat it?
Had a little milk sauce in
You
it.
didn't eat it? It had milk sauce.
Had a special ingredient.
After several turnarounds, it came out with a little
I'm
milk
pretty
sauce.
sure you weren't even like asking them like y'all messed up. What happened here? You
No,
probably hey, what the hell?
No, and they know how I act when it comes to certain stuff.
I feel you.
And my other nephew, Ryan, he wouldn't even let me talk. He was the one talking to the manager and all of that.
So you didn't eat the milk sauce.
No.
No, I don't blame you.
The special
sauce.
ingredient
Did y'all eat?
in the middle.
Y'all had y'all food.
Yeah, they had that.
Y'all
Man,
was good.
they was
I had a Honey chipotle chicken fajitas.
I had
fire.
Gallardo. How you say that?
Gallardo?
No. Dang, how you
Gerardo?
No,
yeah, Gerardo.
Guadalajara? How do you say that?
Lewis?
Guadalajara.
Yeah, Guadalajara. It
wasn't no damn Guadalajara.
Bacon wrapped shrimp. That's what it was.
Oh, really? It was Gerard. Yeah, Gerardo.
It was fajitas and it was,
Nah,
bacon wrapped shrimp and all that.
Then Scott ordered his wife something, and then they bought something totally different.
Oh, they were done with y'all.
That was weird.
They
It was
were
like
done
a
with y'all.
salad with raw shrimp. It was
Then
the
everybody
weirdest
decided
thing.
they want to get free chips and salsa.
And I still never got mine.
Because I don't think it's supposed to come with. I don't think you go to Mexican restaurants. They let you leave with bags of chips and sauces.
I won't be going to a
Chili's.
Mexican
That's kind of
restaurant
interesting.
niggas again. I know that. Ain't happening.
See, I didn't do nothing wrong.
No, you sat there. Because you had... This has been another episode of Turn on the Game podcast. To download this episode, any that you missed, log on to turnonthegame.com. Spotify, Podbeam app, iHeartRadio, Google Play, or Apple Podcasts.
Dallas Cowboys 27-7 at the half.
You can also catch us at
2020.
blackandstudios.com/turn on the game. Thank you for listening, downloading, liking, following the show. Don't forget to get at us on your favorite platforms. Our official Twitter is at @turn_on_the_game. Follow us on Instagram at @turn_on the game. And you can also email us at @turn_on the game@4@gmail.com.
Turn on.